is. Now the question will come. So what sort of challenges or pain points which are going to be faced by any organization during the DPDP implementation? The challenges will be first legacy systems. We have very old documents, very old systems. So what will be the impact? So there will be poor visibility. So for that, you can have a data discovery tool. Okay. We are just trying to emphasize here what is the challenge and what will be the impact and how we can mitigate or arrest or address that risk. Okay. So yeah, legacy systems followed by data silos. There are 1,000 employees in the organization, and every individual's laptop is having some PII, personally identifiable information, which is at stake. Okay, because I may process some of the personal data of another employee, or HR folks who are having the personal details of each and every employee may use or misuse or miss the data. So at every desk, at every individual level, the data is in silos and data risk, data breach, data loss, data theft. There are multiple ways and means where chances of data breach can occur. So there the impact is incomplete compliance. Compliance is not ensured. It's not completely complying. So that's a challenge. There, data inventory program. So the mitigation, the risk control is if you have data discovery tool where you are going to classify your data and you are going to identify the inventory, then you are going to categorize the risks accordingly. You can work out the action plans. And then third party process. You'll have a lot of vendors. Okay. So wherever your data is being processed by third party, then it is a risk. So in your company, for suppose they have collected your data and my data, and HR guy is processing through a third party health insurance company. So he is our vendor. He is going to process our data. So any sort of data breach, data loss, data theft, or any other mishappening occurs at vendor end, will be in soup. Our organization, being a data fiduciary, will be in soup. So that is a risk. So we need to assess the risk at every level, to the granular level, to the minute level, at a vendor end as well. It is the responsibility of the data fiduciary, matlab our organization or any company. Next, consent tracking. So as we just discussed, 3 minutes ago, with regards to consent, here I would like to emphasize another key point. For every child below 18 years of age, parent consent is mandate. Okay, either this is applicable in schools, in hospitals, and in banks where the minor account is opened. In a hospital where for any sort of surgery or any processing where the child is minor, and the doctors will take the consent, or hospital will take the consent of the parent. Okay, and then in schools, any sort of data is being processed for a kid or child or student below 18 years of age, parent consent is mandate. We should be very much cautious. At that point of time, we need to take the guardian consent. So apart from parent consent, guardian consent is also a mandate as per the Act. Okay. So consent tracking, where the impact is audit findings. In a lot of audits, minute observation starts with a small lacuna or a deficiency or a non-conformance or an observation, which will become a major threat or critical risk to the organization. So there, consent platform is going to help you. So how many times I have given consent? Is it a bundled consent? Is it an individual consent? Or I have given consent 4 times for accepting the data, withdrawing the data, modifying the data. So everything can be monitored through consent platform and cross-functional ownership. Okay, so if at all any sort of policy related or procedure related or compliance related gaps are identified, then governance gaps are going to be there. So here, privacy committee, starting from privacy champion in an organization, data protection officer, followed by privacy executive committee. So that is going to ensure compliance at every stage. Okay. And next, data subject request. Here, data subject is a term which is equivalent to the rights which you and me have got. So data subject request. I have given a consent to withdraw my complete details from your organization because I'm moving out of your company. So whenever I request as a data subject, if I give a request, okay, if I provide my consent for only 12 months, Then after that, you need to withdraw and you need to communicate to me. As an individual, I should get, as an individual, as a data principal, I should get the information. So here the challenge which is impacting is service level agreement failures. You will say that I'll maintain your data for 5 years as per the retention period. But no, within 3 years, you may have a data breach where you lost the data, or there is a fire got caught in your organization and entire data is lost. All the computers have been smashed. So data is lost. So whatever request I have provided 2 years ago, and now I'm coming to you and asking as a data principal, please provide withdrawal of whatever data I have provided and the consent I have provided. Now I want to withdraw my consent. Then SLA will not be in place. So here, rather than manual, if you have workflow automation, that is going to help. And last, breach response. Uh, if any sort of a data breach is happening, as per the Act, within 72 hours, we need to report to the Data Protection Board of India as well as the data principal. Okay, like you and me. So this is impacting a lot. If at all delayed reporting is happening, then we have incident playbooks in the tool. So that is going to help if at all you are going to take a
Watch the full video on our website. Click the link in the description to get started.